FPS games. They're fun. They can't be fun. They're hard. They can be easy. And yeah, so we'll be talking about FPS games. And if you're not familiar with that abbreviation, first-person shooter games. And some of you know it as CS:GO, Modern Warfare, basically almost any Call of Duty. Yeah, facts, is it? Basically,
Uh, which
all
one? Warzone?
all Call of Duty games, aren't they all FPS?
Yes, every single Call of
Yes.
Duty.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But we're basically going to be going over some FPS games, what they're about, some games that it takes to run them, and yeah. So I'll be clicking through. I've got two monitors up. The one you see right now is Discord. Me and my man Fax talking for you guys, and
Hmm.
yeah, hey, and I'll leave a link in the description to join my Discord server, Experienced Players Discord. It's where we can hang out and talk sometimes. Just pop up in chat, say some stuff. I'll try and respond. It's still kind of being worked on. I'm gonna try and make it come to life. But yeah, so that's what we'll be doing. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into talking about it. So, the first game, which I think we all have played at one point, if you've ever been on Steam and looked into an FPS game, CS:GO, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And this is one of my personal favorites. What about you, Fax?
Well, for since I don't play a lot of PC games because I don't have the best PC, but I think it is my favorite. It is my favorite one on Steam that I play because I only play that in Team Fortress 2. So
Yeah.
I think it's really fun in my opinion. The only thing that I will ever complain about is how you can't aim down the iron sights.
Yes, yes.
That
Thank you.
that's
Thank
the
you.
only thing I really don't like about it.
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. That is like I'm the guy that would rather aim down the iron sights than have a green rectile just in the middle of my screen. And that's mainly because I got hooked on Warzone. And
Yeah.
I got hooked on Warzone and Modern Warfare. And they're really fun, honestly. And yeah, and I would just rather aim down sights than only sniper rifles you can aim down. And I recently somewhat switched to keyboard and mouse for a lot of things, such as Call of Duty and CS:GO and stuff. I would rather play keyboard and mouse. Mainly because the CS:GO stock controls for controller, they're kind of weird. And instead of having you have to, well, hold uh, the trigger or right click to aim down a sight like in Modern Warfare and Call of Duty games. It's a toggle when you can, and I don't really like this because if you're sniping someone and you don't want to be super zoomed in, you click on, and then to unzoom, you have to click twice to get through that further zoom. And yeah, so it's definitely different than some other games, but yeah, it's one of the fun ones because a lot of people can play it because it doesn't take a lot to run. So I am actually going to pull up the specs that it takes to run CS:GO. So I'm just gonna pull up Steam here, which just to say I actually don't have Steam open right now, but yeah, so let's just hop onto Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So, and the store page, it's a free-to-play FPS game, which that's probably the best thing about it is the free-to-play to it. So, yeah, it's definitely a really fun game out there. Now, if I'm scrolling down to system requirements, it's Windows XP, Vista, and Windows 7. That's the minimum to it. So you can instantly tell it's super, super easy to run. And the processor is a Core 2 Duo. If you don't know what that is, it comes in a lot of laptops or older PCs. It only takes 2 gigs of RAM to run. And your video card, GPU, graphics card, etc., it has to be 256 megabytes of VRAM or more. And the GPU that came with my Optiplex, it's got like 1 gig VRAM, and it's like super baseline. It's a Radeon super baseline GPU. I mean, like, it's barely a step up from actual integrated HD graphics. And now I have a GT 1030 in mine, and it's only got 2 gigs, but it's still a really good graphics card for the price, and it only 15 gigs of space. So honestly, if you don't have space, that's going to be the biggest issue with you having this game, is if you don't have that much space. Maybe, like, we should talk about Warzone next, because I know that's also free. Except the main difference between CS:GO and Warzone is it's not on Steam.
Battle Royale.
Yeah, that, but I was gonna say it's not on Steam, and it takes a lot more to run. And I actually don't have the specs for you to run it, but I feel like Aiden has to say something.
Well, with in my opinion, Battle Royale first-person shooters are a lot different than basically like team deathmatch, kind of like CS:GO and like Modern Warfare kind of. When Call of Duty came out with Warzone, it was a really big hit when it came out. It was like, well, we've never really seen, Call of Duty's never really done that kind of Battle Royale, except for Black Ops 4. And not a lot of people were fans of Black Ops 4 when it came out. So I feel like Warzone changed a lot of people's views on Call of Duty on first-person shooters a lot too. Because most, at the time, people playing Fortnite were third-person shooters, not first-person. And a lot of people made that change when Warzone came out. And I just think that Warzone did a really good job on making the game good. And also, Call of Duty normally charges $60 for their games, and it's free. And I think that was a really good thing they did.
Yeah, that was so surprising. I remember looking through the Microsoft Store on my Xbox One S. I was looking for some free games, which I always go through looking for some free games every now and then. But, and I found this one, Call of Duty. I'm like, oh, this is probably just an expansion pack that's free, and it's probably not the actual game. I downloaded it, over 100 gigs, took a few hours, and then I got it. I'm like, holy crap, this is an actual game. And then I tried to play Modern Warfare, and it tried to charge me $60 for it. But yeah, I was really blown away, and I'm not really happy that they took away Warzone Rumble, because that's what basically got me to learning the actual FPS shooter, because that was the first FPS shooter I ever played, because at this time I didn't have my PC, and I just had a controller, and I've never played FPS shooter. Like, the only one I've technically played is GTA, and that's third person and first person. But yeah, it Warzone Rumble, and it helped me get good, because the first ever Warzone Rumble match I played in Warzone was, I got like 1 kill and died about 20 times. And I got like 2 assists. And then I just played for about 3-4 more hours that day. And then the last game, I got about 20 kills and died about 10 times. So, Warzone Rumble definitely helped me out with that. But once they took it away, I ended up getting Modern Warfare, because it was on sale. And yeah, I got it, and I realized, ooh, this is Team Deathmatch. I'm lying, I actually knew it had Team Deathmatch. But, Yeah, it had Team Deathmatch, which is honestly, and it's insanely fun. Team Deathmatch. It's just little 10-minute segments. Well, I'm just explaining this if you don't know what the Team Deathmatch is in Call of Duty. But, yeah, it's little 10-minute rounds of games. It's like 6v6, I'm pretty sure. And, you just play. You just verse each other. You can respawn, all that. And then what blew me away even more was Call of Duty Mobile. Once again, it's basically Modern Warfare, but on your phone. It's not really. It's not exactly how you would describe Warzone or Modern Warfare. It's kind of a mixture of both. They have a Battle Royale mode, and they also have a multiplayer mode, or Team Deathmatch.
Hi.
They have a.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, alright. But they have other modes too, and yeah, I just thought that it was cool. And honestly, I feel like Call of Duty has made such a huge change to the FPS world of video games ever since they really stepped up into releasing free content, which super surprising because a game as good as Warzone, you would think you would have to pay a lot for. Um, comparing to Fortnite, it's really cool because I've played Fortnite. It's alright. I'm not the grinder to where you just grind all these missions, but yeah, my so I'm in experienced players clan, and this is with EXP Facts, and I'm EXP Thick Joe, and yeah, I know Facts. He definitely plays a lot of Fortnite, and he doesn't really play it just to have fun. I mean, yeah, there's obviously that to it, but he also plays it for the missions side. I'm gonna hop off and let him
Because I think
tell
that's
you
one of
about
the.
it. All right,
So
you have the
the
floor.
reason why, okay, so the reason why I think the missions are fun because it feels nice accomplishing something that is really fun. Like for example, like, and also it just makes the game more fun because I remember when I would just play game after game and it gets boring for me, just the same thing. So that's why challenges, in my opinion, are really fun to do because it switches up how you play. And and I feel like when Warzone came out, Warzone for a while, Fortnite was like dying for a while, but then I feel like it came back a little bit with this new update with the whole teaming up with Marvel that really helped um help Fortnite basically make more money was giving Marvel money to make skins out of like superheroes, Marvel superheroes, and it basically made Epic Games and Marvel both a bunch of money. And I feel like that really helped Epic Games out, and also it made more people want to play because a lot of people who play Fortnite are like it when they team up with like it. For example, when they teamed up with Rocket League, everyone started playing Rocket League, and
Yeah.
that's what helped Epic Games out. Is people started playing Rocket League and for free, so people started buying in-game currency. When you make a game free, people are going to spend more money on it because they want to get the in-game currency. When you spend $60 on a game or something, do you really want to spend more money in the game after you already bought it?
Yeah, I see where you're going with that. And also, it's like, what I feel like is one, uh, like, boost in the Call of Duty scene to Fortnite is, well, if you don't know, Fortnite was recently taken off the App Store and Google Play. So then, you have Call of Duty Mobile still on both.
So, Call of Duty Mobile is like the best.
Yes, I know. It's like I've been playing it a lot lately, and my phone always overheats, and that's basically it. But yeah, it's really fun, and I know with the whole Fortnite gang taking off, I don't really know the whole story, but I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of they didn't want Apple to take as much of a cut as they were from all the purchases, in-game purchases. Like, they would buy V-Bucks in the game, and, like, Apple got, like, 30% of the actual pricing. So that's, like, $3. If someone buys $10 worth of V-Bucks, that's $3 straight to Apple, and that's just insane, you know? So, yeah, I never...
But also, my opinion is that they signed the contract. They know what they were getting into. Like,
yeah.
I feel like what's gonna happen with this lawsuit is Apple is gonna win the lawsuit, but other creators are gonna be other people who make apps like you should lower it, and then Apple may lower it maybe by like 10% or whatever. So it's like they only take, for example, if someone spends $8, they're only gonna take probably like $1 or $1.50.
Yeah. And
Instead of taking like $3.
yeah, so yeah, I honestly think that Fortnite would be a little bit more popular in popularity and usage if it actually decided to stay on the App Store and Play Store.
And I feel like they're losing a lot of money by doing this because Apple is worth $2 trillion. This isn't affecting them at all.
Yeah, and it's just, I know actually quite a few people that can only play Fortnite on either Play Store or App Store, and now they just can't play at all because they don't have Xbox or PlayStation or anything like that. PC, all they have is an iPad or a phone that they can play it on, and or if like they do have a laptop or a PC, it doesn't have the room or the specs to play a game like that. And yeah, it's just, I think that they're possibly making a really bad mistake by not, well, keeping it on the App Store. And yeah, they do take a pretty big cut, but that is still extra revenue that they're not getting. And I would rather have like $7 per purchase on mobile than none at all, and it's like a guaranteed none. Then like they're losing out on a lot of money by doing this, and they're also
Apple couldn't.
yeah, and I'm sure they're losing people as well. They're losing players and gamers that get like a new phone, and they're like, hey, I'm gonna download Fortnite, and that's like the only thing they have. And now they lost them, and so it's just, I feel like they're missing out a ton on this. So yeah.
And one thing I want to say about controversy is that people keep with new games coming out because Epic Games is a pretty big company, but Fortnite at this point is Epic Games' biggest game. It's only becoming, it's owned by Epic Games. Epic Games owns them, but it's basically becoming a separate company that is just owned by them. Epic Games just gets the profit, but like it's basically a second company.
Yeah, I really feel like they would. I mean, yeah, like I said, I know people that only have devices that are mobile, and it sucks because they really love the game and they're good at it and everything, but they can't play anymore. And also, it's like some of them, like some friends I know, they've actually bought V-Bucks and stuff, and now those V-Bucks are just gone. until
That's
they
like when GTA was resetting people's accounts. Think about it.
exactly. Yeah. Let's talk for that for a little bit because I felt like we've talked about Fortnite for a while, but yeah. There was this really popular money glitch going around, and it actually worked. And there are rumors that it was just a Rockstar member did it on purpose, or an employee did it on purpose, and that it just accidentally happened. But it was set to where whoever did the glitch, their whole account got reset. And TGG, props, I love him, he's amazing. He did a video on it, and he was talking about, like, imagine the loyal GTA players they've been loyal their whole time, and they just got a little short on money, so they tried some money glitches, and that one worked, and there you go, their whole account's reset. Level 1, $0. And especially if someone spent money on the game with shark cards and stuff, like Spears. Let's say if Spears, his account got reset, that would be like, I don't think they would do that to him because he's really supported them a lot. But if his account got reset, then it's like he basically just threw away hundreds of dollars on the game, because he got short and he just did one little money glitch and it worked and his whole account got reset. But yeah, that would just and a lot of people weren't happy with Rockstar for quite a while because of that. And yeah, it's unfortunate to that one super loyal player, never modded, never tried any money glitches, until that one moment he looked up at his bank account and he had like 2,000 in cash and like maybe 20 grand in his bank. And then he realized that, hey, I'm gonna try a few money glitches. One works and his whole account gets reset. So that would be really unfortunate. It didn't happen to me because I didn't hear about the working money glitch until people were saying that, like, it got messed up, and that that people just that people's accounts were getting reset for doing a money glitch. That's when I first heard of it, and I looked it up on TikTok because that's where it originated. And yeah, and I saw it, and I was just super blown away. And I tried it, and it didn't work. Yeah, I'm not the sharpest crayon in the box. But, yeah. Facts, you got any other games we could talk about? FPS games, just games?
What I think, the new, well, it's not really new. Let me actually, it's in the Microsoft Store, I think. Well, let me go check it out. I always go to free games because, free games are basically what everyone plays now. But the new top game is Rogue Company, apparently. It is really fun, in my opinion. I play it quite a bit. It's basically like Call of Duty. It's basically Call of Duty.
No,
but
it's
Epic
not.
Games made it.
Okay, so I'm not really going to say it's at all like Call of Duty because it's not FPS and the team deathmatches are way different. You have actual objectives, and so the actual gameplay is nowhere near Call of Duty. I mean, yeah, it could be close, but like the main team deathmatch to Call of Duty, it's not really close because it's just one, it's not third person, it's third person, you can't aim down sights or anything, except for one character with a scoped weapon, and yeah, Rogue Company, it's kind of fun. I'm not a huge fan of it. I know Fax is. He plays it a lot. Follow him on Instagram. Let me pull up his Instagram because I don't know it off the top of my head. I assume it's EXP Fax. Yep. Just EXP_Fax. Fax, FAXX. And yeah, you can also follow
Thank
our
you.
Instagram, experience_players. We post on there. Got some clips there.
We haven't posted it in a bit, but we're gonna soon.
You can, you can follow me on Instagram, exp_thickjoe, THICCJOE, and, yeah, go for it. Follow me, please, thank you. I just recently surpassed 1,100 followers. I'm at 1,154 right now, and, yeah, just check us out, and, yeah, so, if you got any other game ideas, we can keep talking about them. Do you have any?
Oh, I want to talk about Destiny.
Destiny?
Yeah, on the Xbox, Destiny 2. Because Destiny 1 was one of my favorite games back before Battle Royale games was really popular.
Alright, I'm just gonna say something real quick. I know nothing about Destiny. I've never played any of them. So I'm gonna leave this all to EXP Facts. And I'm just gonna take a little drink break. But I'll let him explain it to you. And yeah,
Alright.
you have the floor.
So Destiny 2 came out about almost exactly a year ago, October 1st, 2019. Its size is 108 gigabytes. It's such a big game that people didn't think it was worth it of getting it. You can only play with one of your friends. It's 2 people maximum, and it says multiple. Wait, I think it's split screen 2 people, but it's like basically on your own and everything else. I heard that the first one was really good. I used to literally play it all the time, but it literally has a 3.2 rating, even though that's not. I mean, apparently it says it loads. It takes forever to load. I started downloading it. I downloaded it, and I just really wasn't feeling the old vibes. Like, I have heard that literally that it lacks of how the original Destiny was. It basically is just another game they came out to make more money. And I have a bunch of people just saying, and since I started playing it, I really did not like it. But I have a bunch of people who tell me that it is one of the worst free games. And also now it's Game Pass, but it is free, so it's like, I don't know. I think it's just not worth it in my opinion. I would not get it. It's a waste of storage in my opinion. It's 100 gigabytes. That takes up a lot of storage for a lot of people.
Yeah, I just looked at the Steam page for it, and the requirements aren't actually crazy. I thought it would be a lot harder, or a lot more graphic, incisive. But I mean, you only need a 2 gigabyte VRAM graphics card, basically 3.5 gigahertz or more processor, and 6 gigs of RAM to run it, and obviously the chunk of space that it takes up. But yeah, I'm on PC. He uses Xbox, so the specs are a little different. Like, for me, it may take up a little more storage. But, like, on Xbox, Fortnite is, like, 22 gigs, 30 gigs, something like that. And on PC, it's, like, 40-something. And, yeah. Ooh. Here's a big one. I just thought of this. Apex.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get into that. For me, it's 50 gigs. And when I first started playing, I'm like, yeah, it's cool. It's another one. But in my opinion, it is literally okay. The only difference between it and Warzone is that the characters have individual power ups. You know, like in they have those in like team deathmatch. You know how the people that you have individual power ups, whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Valorant, which I don't play Valorant. I have it, but I don't really play it. But yeah, I like Rogue is also kind of like Valorant in a sense, because
Yeah,
except I think Valorant's first person.
it's like all those team deathmatch games except for it's not first person, and the controls are kind of weird in my opinion.
Yeah. But,
Oh my goodness, it's been forever since I played Skate 3.
Oh yeah, Skate 3 was amazing.
Well, I do want to say something.
Go for it.
Give me 1 second.
Alright, well, I assume he's looking it up right now. But, yeah, so, I know I haven't done podcasts in a while, but I got a new mic, so I wanted to give it a shot. And, I'll leave a link to buy the mic that I have, too, in the description here. And,
Alright, well, I got Watch Dogs 2. I want to talk about it.
Oh, alright, yeah, go for it.
So I paid $15 for it. And I thought, hey, it's a pretty cool game. But in my opinion, since I've owned the original Watch Dogs, I think the original is way better. And I feel like it's hard to do. The missions are a lot harder in Watch Dogs 2 than it is 1. Watch Dogs 1 was fun because the missions weren't overly hard, but they weren't too easy. And I heard the new car mechanics weren't that good either. Well, not heard. I mean, I played them. No, not the driving and everything.
It's
Basically,
not as realistic, and yeah, not all games are. But like Fortnite driving, that's not realistic. It's not really supposed to be. But like compared to GTA driving, that's like the standard for a driving game, is GTA driving. And I feel like Watch Dogs 2 driving is like way down here. Like, you guys can't see me obviously, but like GTA driving is probably a 7. And I would say Forza Horizon 4 is like a 10. And Watch Dogs 2 is about a 4.
Have you seen the new Watch Dogs coming out? Watch Dogs Legion.
Yeah, I have.
$60. It's $60. It's almost 50 gigs. And it is multiplayer, but with Watch Dogs 2, it wouldn't work. My multiplayer would not work.
Yeah, like mine.
That's what.
Mine worked. Mine worked fine, but like I guess Aiden's didn't, or EXP Fax's didn't.
Yeah, mine didn't work.
But
apparently, there's a Cobra Kai game coming out soon.
There is.
It's called Cobra Kai: The Karate Kid Saga Continues. It is gonna be $40. Choose a side. It's coming out. What day is it today? It's the 25th, right? 25th.
Yeah.
It comes out in 2 days. It comes out in the 20. It comes out the 27th. And guess how much? It's only 8 gigabytes.
I have a feeling it's gonna be like Mortal Kombat, but like with.
It literally is. I'm looking at the screenshots. It's Mortal Kombat.
But with Cobra Kai characters.
Yeah, I think it would be cool. I've had Killer Instinct before. Really fun. I really Killer Instinct was fun. But I have to hop off in like 2 minutes, so I will have to wrap my part up. But you can keep going on.
Alright, yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap it up too. But I hope you all enjoyed the podcast for today, talking about FPS games and just kind of games in general. What's going on with some games, and yeah, tune back in.
I had really fun.
Sometime.
Guys.
I have no idea when the next one's gonna be. I'm gonna try and get a set schedule if this one goes good. If this one gets around 20 likes, then I'll continue doing game talking with Aiden like this. And comment FPS shooter or comment hashtag FPS in the comment section below if you made it this far. I guarantee I'm gonna see like maybe one. But, yeah. Hashtag FPS in the comments if you made it this far, and I'll see you all in the next podcast. So, see you guys.
See you guys. Have a good day.